Welcome back to Ham and Nate, guys.
Where we talk about everything that means something. Let's go. What you have in store for us?
Guys? So I saw an interesting video from our guy, Nate's guy, Austin Dunham.
Why?
His twin, his guy, his role model, his friend, his best friend. Titled "The Worst Areas to Approach Women."
Well, why are you saying it like that? Like I've done it in my life. Why are you putting such heavy emphasis?
Oh no,
on worse. Like you're targeting me.
No, not at all. It's just it's educational. So I hope we both learned something today. Parking lot. Yes.
These are probably the worst areas to approach women. I call it the 3 G's: gym, grocery store, and gas station. The reason why this is bad is because these are daytime, non-social environments that women have their guards up all the way. And where you meet a woman is actually very important. The same woman who rejected you at the grocery store probably would have been open to you if you would have approached her in a nightlife social environment, or even if you met her on a dating app. Me personally, I've had instances where I saw a girl at the gym, never talked to each other at all, but we met on a dating app, and that's how we made the connection there. And of course, we had a little business meeting. Not saying that you can't approach women in these places, but just be mindful and try to save it for more social environments that are more acceptable.
Okay,
thoughts?
I disagree.
I disagree as well.
I feel like it's the opposite, if that makes sense. I feel like the areas that he mentioned are places where women are likely to have their guard down as opposed to up. Because they kind of don't expect it. I feel like so I can creep up on you better.
You what?
At the gas station. Sorry, no, it's not what I meant. But
thing is, it's valid. Because
you understand what I'm saying?
It's kind of like creeping, bro.
In a sense, yeah. It's we technically hunting. You know what I mean? You're not expecting it.
Stalking your prey.
Stalking our prey. For lack of a better word. But that's what it is, guys. In places like these nighttime social environments he speaks about, women know exactly what they're getting into in those situations. Their guard is up, so they know who to approach, and they're a lot more picky about who comes up to them and who to talk to, etc. They can see it coming from a mile away. A grocery, I encourage you to actually go up to a girl at the grocery store, guys. I think.
Why do you encourage them, man?
Because it works, guys. Because it works. Take it from me. Like,
we got
and it just
right
creates
here.
It creates such a nice, innocent environment. Casual, depending on what you mention to her as you walk up to her, whatever.
For example, hey, I got these 2 packets of chips. I don't know which one to choose. Which one would you recommend? Or these 2 salsa chips? Which one would you recommend?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
So you don't like know, salsa type.
But you look like you know your number. Put that in my phone. Let's go. We call it the grocery race.
Grocery race, right. Yeah, you check what she's looking at, especially. That's a good one. He's like, oh, snap. Okay, cool. I was actually trying to think of something to get for myself in this aisle, since you're looking at these bottles of wine, for example. You look like you might be a connoisseur. You have that class to you. So what do you suggest?
That's the thing. And I want to find someone where... you want to find someone where you have something common with them. You want to have something common. So I'm not out in the club, creeping on people like this.
See that guy in the video? Say, hey.
That's not my thing, but I eat. So let's go to the grocery store. Give me a recommendation. Gyms, I'm not a fan of gym.
I won't lie, that one's also a bit like here and there. Like it's a very tough one. Like, because you've heard so many stories. There's so many videos and stories about girls feeling like they're harassed and stalked at the gym or whatever. So I don't know, guys. It's up to you.
For me. Did you mention parking lots?
No, you say parking.
Parking lots is a no-go. Just you heard it here first from me. Just
you're gonna have a story time segment for yourself, because we need to give people some background.
Parking lots is just not a thing. You actually you look like a kidnapper, so just don't do it.
The gas station's an interesting one he's mentioned. I personally it's never really hit me.
Because in America they fill their own gas, so it makes
sense.
True,
that's another. It's different actually.
It makes sense.
That's a whole different social dynamic actually.
Imagine here in Puerto Rico.
My guy's maintaining. In Puerto Rico, guys, we don't fill our gas. We have these things called Puerto Rican petrol attendants.
Yeah,
PPAs. It's just weird. You have to talk from outside of your window, or maybe it's one of those things where you can go inside the store, get something, see someone, but it's still a bit.
It's not a thing.
Yeah, but there's tons of places, guys.
Another
doctors' waiting rooms. That's a decent one.
Bro.
Waiting rooms in general. Let me say, waiting rooms. Think about it.
People are dying out there, and you're going, hey.
Yeah, well, I greet you and you're dying, or I don't greet you and you're still dying kind of vibes. Nothing's going to change. We may as well have a chat. Hey, what are you here for? Oh, me too. Oh, my liver. Oh, you kidney. Oh, organs.
So she tells you she has explosive diarrhea. What you doing?
So how you doing?
I'm just throwing out real world situations out there.
I mean, I love these situations though. It's different. I mean, the nightclub vibe is rinsed, bro. For me personally,
it's not for me.
It's so obvious.
Yeah,
You can see it come from a mile away. What am I gonna say? Hey, good music. Hey, want a drink? Huh? Like, you can say one of like 3 things, dude. Unless you guys have some tips, leave them in the comments. You night goers, you night crawlers.
And I'm a proud man. The girl I wanna get her knowing that she accepted me fully sober.
Facts.
Full sober mind.
Facts.
That's
another thing as well.
Nothing.
Yeah, so many things
I'm
can
not
go
coming
left.
at folk here. I'm just saying this is an 8 thing. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, I hear you.
Anything else?
Anything else to add? Guys, please, actually, if you have any ideas of cool places to pick up people, drop them in the comments. I want to hear like the most interesting stuff, especially if you've experienced it yourself. I want to hear them.
I know there's a guy in Japan that watches us. He's probably gonna say like one of those gaming stores in Japan.
Gaming stores in Japan.
Yeah.
I was thinking he was gonna say along the lines of a laundromat.
Wow. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like, you wash your clothes, I wash my clothes too.
Yeah.
How do you separate your lights and darks? Dude, that's something starting. That's something, guys. That's something.
And then you know that you can at least run a household together at some point.
Yeah, you can see a man actually washes his clothes. You have proof there. So don't be complaining about stains on his shirt. Or unless you see them, that's a different story. But yeah.
All I'm saying is Ham and Nate got you. So drop a comment and let's see what you guys are about. Alright. Peace.